YouTube channel Mathematical Spectrum. I am Arya Aji. I am studying in class 11. In today's section, we are going to start a new chapter, that is arithmetic progressions. Arithmetic progressions. Please subscribe my YouTube channel and press the bell icon and get notified when the video drops. This is an important chapter as concerned for the coming board exam. And also, questions from this chapter will be asked for many competitive exams as well. So, you need to have a clear base idea of this chapter to perform well in that exams. So, before starting the chapter, I want to ask you a question. What do you mean by a sequence? What do you mean by a sequence? A sequence means it is a series of numbers and which follows a particular rule. To make the concept clear, we can just take an example. Okay, so this is a set of numbers, and did you know which rule is followed here? The rule which is followed in this series is adding 2 to its preceding term. That means if we add 2 to this 2, we will get 4. If we add 2 to this 4, we will get 6. So the rule which is followed in this series is adding 2 to the preceding term. So, okay, and we can just take another example, etc. This is another series of number, okay, and the rule which is followed here is, it is a set of prime numbers. So that is also a rule, okay. So sequence means it is a series of numbers which follows a particular rule. It may be a mathematical rule or it may be a logical rule. Now we can know more about the progressions. So what do we mean by progression? A progression is also a sequence of numbers, but we should have a clear correct formula to represent its nth term. Just take an example again. We can take the same example, 2, 4, 6, 8, etc. And did you know what is mean by this? This is A1, okay, and which means it is a first term. It is a first term. A2 represents the second term. An represents the nth term. An-1 will represent the n-1th term. Okay. So we can write the formula as, okay, and an is equal to 2 plus an-1. When we add 2 to its preceding term, we will get the nth term. No? So this can be, or this sequence, this series can be represented by this formula. Okay. But we can't write any correct formula to represent the nth term of this sequence, which means that this is not a progression, but this is a progression. So we can say progression means it is again a sequence of numbers, but there is a correct formula to represent its nth term. Okay. Progressions can be divided to 3. They are arithmetic progressions, geometrical progressions, and harmonic progression. In this chapter, we are mainly discussing arithmetic progression. Okay. Arithmetic progression. So we can just take an example for this arithmetic progression. 2, 4, 6, 8, etc. As earlier said, we can represent this first term as A1. A1 will represent the first term. Okay, here the first term is 2. This can be represented by A2, which represents the second term of this sequence, and that is 4. And this is A3, A4, etc. Okay. If we find the difference of the two consecutive terms in this sequence, that means if we take A2 minus A1, we will get 4 minus 2, which is equal to 2. And if we do A3 minus A2, if we find the difference of the third and second term, we will get the answer as 6 minus 4, which is again equal to 2. And if we take the difference of the fourth term and third term, A4 minus A3, which is equal to 8 minus 6, which is equal to 2. So if we take the difference of any two consecutive terms in this sequence, we will get a constant value. And this constant value can be termed as common difference. This can be termed as common difference. And it can be represented by D. So D is a common difference. So arithmetic progression means it is a sequence of numbers which follows a particular rule. And that rule is, okay, they should have a common difference between the elements. Okay, so that is the rule which is followed in the arithmetic progressions. Now we can discuss an equation to find the nth term of that IP. So this nth term will represent the first term, second term, or any unknown term. Okay, so just we can write the equation. An is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d, where an represents the nth element, okay, nth term. This represents the nth term. A represents the first term of that AP, and D represents the common difference. We can take an example. Let us suppose that in an AP, the first element is given as 3, and also common difference is given as 5. So we need to find the 7th term. So here n is 7 because we need to find the 7th term. Okay. So we can, from this equation, we can say that an, which means, okay, an is equal to a7, no? We have to find the 7th term. So a7 is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d, where a is given as, a means the first term of that AP, and which is equal to 3. Okay. So 3 plus n, which is the n here, 7, because we need to find the 7th term. So 7 minus 1 into, what is d here? The common difference is given as 5. So into 5. Okay. So we can just do the mathematical problem. And 3 plus 7 minus 1, which is equal to 6. So 6 into 5, which is equal to 30. So 33 will be the 7th term in this AP. Okay. Now we can discuss a question. The question is, if x plus 1, 3x and 4x plus 2 are in AP, we have to find the value of x. So we already discussed that in an AP, the difference between any two consecutive terms will remain a constant. If we take this first term as a1, this is a2 and this is a3, we can say that a2 minus a1 will be equals to d, and also a3 minus a2 will be equals to d, which implies that a2 minus a1 equals to a3 minus a2, because the common difference of any consecutive terms will be same. Okay. So here a2 is given as 3x. So 3x minus, which is a1 here, but a1 is x plus 1. So x plus 1. Okay. That is equal to a3. This is a3 given here, 4x plus 2. 4x plus 2, other minus a2 that 3x. Okay. Now we can open the bracket. So 3x minus x minus 1 is equal to, because we have to multiply this minus to each of the terms. And this is equal to 4x plus 2 minus 3x. Means 3x minus x will be equal to 2x. So 2x minus 1 is equal to 4x minus 3x is equal to x plus 2. Now we can take that 2x minus x is equal to 2x minus x is equal to 2 plus 1, which is equal to 3. So we will get the value as x is equal to 3. Therefore the value of x is 3 in this question. Okay. And there is a shortcut to do this question also. Okay. If we are given 3 terms, let us consider that A, B, C are the 3 terms in an AP. Here B is called the arithmetic mean. It's known as the arithmetic mean of A and C. That means B will be equals to A plus C by 2. What do you mean by arithmetic mean? Arithmetic mean will be the sum, the ratio of the sum of the numbers divided by total number of terms. So arithmetic mean of A and C means we have to add these 2 terms, that is A plus C, divided by total number of terms in here is 2. So divided by 2. So B will be the arithmetic mean of A and C. This is shortcut. And if we do this question by this shortcut, we can say that 3x will be equals to A1 plus A3 by 2, which means x plus 1 plus 4x plus 2 by 2. No? Yes, x plus 4x will be equals to 5x. So 5x plus 3 by 2. Now we can cross multiply it, therefore we will get 6x is equal to 5x plus 3. Therefore we can write x is equal to 3. We will again get the same answer. Okay. Now we can discuss the second question. The second question is, which term of the sequence 72, 70, 68, etc. is 40? So here എത്രാമത്തെ term ആണ് 14 ആണ് ചോദിച്ചിരിക്കുന്നത്. So എത്രാമത്തെ നമുക്ക് അറിയാൻ ഏതൊരു term തരുവാണെങ്കിൽ we have to take it as an. അപ്പോൾ ഇവിടെ an ആണ് 14 തന്നിരിക്കുന്നത്. ഇവിടുത്തെ first term ഏതാ? And first term is given as 72. So a1 is 72. What is the common difference here? Common difference is, it's a difference between any two consecutive terms. The common difference here is equal to a2 minus a1, which is equal to 70 minus 72, which is equal to minus 2. So the common difference here is minus 2. Now from the general equation, which is the general equation? an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So the question is to find എത്രാമത്തെ term ആണെന്നാണ്. അതായത് we have to find the value of n. n ന്റെ value ആണ് ഇവിടെ കണ്ടുപിടിക്കേണ്ടത്. So the a is already given in the question as 40. So 40 is equal to a. A or A1 represents the first term of the AP, and which is equal to 72. So 72 plus n minus 1. We need to find the value of n. So n minus 1 into d. This is the common difference. It's minus 2. Now 72 plus multiply. So n into minus 2 which is equal to minus 2n. Minus 1 into minus 2 which is equal to plus 2. Therefore, we can write it is equal to 72 plus 2 which is equal to 74. Minus 2n is equal to 40. So now we can take 40 minus 74 is equal to minus 2n, and which implies that what is 40 minus 74? That is equal to minus 34. So minus 34 is equal to minus 2n. We can cut this negative sign from both sides. So which implies that 34 is equal to 2n, which implies n is equal to 17. Which implies that in this AP the 70th term is 40. That is your AP with the first term as 72 and common difference is minus 2. We will get the 17th term as 40. Okay. Now we can discuss the third question. The third question is find the 20th term from the end of an AP, and the AP is given as 3, 7, 11, etc. 407. Okay. So, we have a question. That is 20th term from the end. Now, end term we have to reverse this AP. This AP is the common difference. This common difference it is equal to A2 minus A1, and that is equal to 7 minus 3, which is equal to 4. Now, the common difference is minus 4. First term 407. So minus 4, which is equal to 403. Okay, I have to 11, then 11, 7, 3. Then I will reverse AP. Okay, now reverse AP common difference will be negative. That is common difference is 4. Common difference minus 4. Okay, so what is the common difference in this AP? D is equal to minus 4. What is the first term? It is 407. So we have to find the 20th term from the end of this AP, and which is equal to the 20th term from the beginning of this AP. So we can just do the 20th term. So 20th term will be equals to A plus n minus 1 into D. Where what is the first term? First term is 407. So 407 plus n minus 1. N minus 1 means n. We have to find the 20th term from the beginning of this AP, which means n here is 20. So 20 minus 1, which is equal to 19. So 19 into D. What is D here? It is minus 4. And which is equal to 407 minus, what is that? It is 76. And which is equal to 331. Okay. So 331 will be the 20 term from the end of this AP, or 20 term from the beginning of this AP. Okay. In the next class, we can discuss a method to find the sum of n terms of an AP. And also, we will do more questions from the previous year's question papers. Please subscribe my YouTube channel and press the bell icon. Thank you for watching.